of hope is it's like a dream. My name is Tashi Doma, and I'm the founder of the Home of Hope, and I'm an acupuncturist, and I practice in Valley Cottage, Rockland.
My name is Tashi Raftan, and I'm from Tibet. I'm a Tibetan doctor and the founder of the Home of Hope. My wife and I skipped to Tibet because our own experience, we know how difficult to cross the Himalayan mountain. So there's a lot of tragedy happening. Many Tibetan people every day, of course the kids also. So we don't want to happen this for the kids. That's why we built the Home of Hope and our home line. The Home of Hope is located eastern Tibet in Amdo, which is 1,000 miles east from the Lhasa, and 100 miles exactly from the Xinyan city, one of the biggest cities in the Amdo region. Because we start from there, so that's our home.
Since the occupation of Tibet, the great culture of Tibetan culture is almost, right now, it's like verge of extinction. And I think every Tibetan people have the responsibility to carry on this culture. And that's, I think it's really important to have the Home of Hope in native land.
The children's beginning, they're really orphans. Some of them pick up from the street. Some of them, the family member is not live there with them, and some of them have single parents, but they cannot afford the proper education and the life.
Many of their parents died from disease, treatable disease, like tuberculosis. And many of them also died from accident. So the children really, they have nobody care for them. And also many of the children are found, they've been abandoned, they've been found in the garbages and, so saved by other people, and they send them to our Home of Hope. The children who live in the Home of Hope, right now the age groups from 2 to 14, and we have 150 children already registered, but we only can take 52 children right now, and 100 of children still waiting for us to build more. There's so many needy children.
We have designed for them to have a modern education curriculum designed by the Chinese education department, and then we have our Tibetan traditional way to learn their own route.
We teach them Tibetan ABCDs. We have a lot of picture books for the little ones. They learning with the picture and also with the word. They're learning Tibetan language, Chinese language, and science, and math, and then they learning the basic, the tradition, which is daily prayer and meditation. It's very important because the Tibetan culture to the Tibetan people, it's really soul, and that soul is like losing. And if you lose your soul, and that means you're losing everything. And that is also the basic, the Buddhist philosophy is, you caring for the other. Just be compassionate, and be who you are. Always be who you are. Being faithful, have faith in yourself, and then you're always going to be stable. I think they're learning a lot. Because they're so happy, and they don't take nothing for granted, those children, because they don't have nothing before. Now this is their home, and they really, you could see it. They take nothing for granted. we need sponsorship, which is those children, we need, not much, for sponsor a child, like $50 per month. That's pay for their education and living and board. And also, people could sponsor books in the library and the playground. So there's so many ways they could help.